This is the Healthy Business Podcast, the show for ambitious business owners who want to grow and scale in a healthy way. I'm Sarah Cook, and I'll be sharing with you tips, inspiration, and proven methods from leading business experts, entrepreneurs, and health and wellness professionals to help you grow your business with more income and having more impact, but in a way that works for you. Because when you have clarity and strategy, you can achieve the results you want. Hello and welcome to the Healthy Business Podcast. I'm Sarah Cook, and today I'm going to be talking about income plateaus and really how we can break through those income plateaus, because it can feel so frustrating when we hit that income ceiling, when we want to earn more, but we just feel stuck on how we can do that. So I'm going to share with you why those income plateaus come up and also some really key, simple things that you can do to actually break through and unlock your next level of income potential. So our income plateau tends to actually represent our comfort zone. And that's sometimes why it feels really uncomfortable when we are stuck and we feel like we're pushing the edges, because we're trying to push through this glass ceiling, for want of a better phrase. And that means that we feel like we might be self-sabotaging. We get all our mindset monkeys coming up. So it's really, really common that this can happen. And it's really normal. And I wanted to kind of share that with you, first of all, because when you understand what's going on, then you can put in place those strategies to help you to understand what your limiting beliefs might be and allow you to move forward to that next level, because everybody has those little bumps in their business. It is really, really normal. I absolutely promise you. But now that you're aware of it, I don't want you to worry about it. I want you to start taking action so that you can move through, really unlock that next level for yourself and create your new income level. It feels uncomfortable when you want to break through that glass ceiling, and that is often the time that we do self-sabotage. It doesn't mean that you are not meant to be successful in business. It doesn't mean that you are never going to be able to earn anymore. It really is just that representative of where your comfort level is right now, how much you believe in what is possible to earn, and where your mindset sits currently with money right now. So it's always really interesting to see where we've hit that income plateau. It might be, for example, that it is a direct reflection of what you maybe used to earn in corporate. It might be a direct reflection of what your outgoings are. So you're actually earning exactly what you need to spend on your outgoings. And then where that kind of next level of safety feels for us actually becomes uncomfortable. So we stop ourselves from earning that next level of income. It might be that you have a safety net from a partner, so you don't feel like you need to push yourself anymore. You're comfortable with what you're earning, even though it feels frustrating that you're not growing year on year. So this is a really great time for us to be thinking about it. We've still got 3 and a bit months left before we end this year. So it's a great time to be thinking about where you are right now, where you want to end at the end of 2023, but also to build that momentum when you're starting to think about your growth plans for the coming year as well. So I want to share with you, as I said, reasons why these things come up for us, but also what we can do about it, because mindset is one of those big things that we've spoken about. But there are other things that can prevent us from moving to that next level of income. Now, one of those other things is that we actually find ourselves being super busy on activities that are not going to take us to the next level. So it might be that you're spending a lot of time just being in your business, doing menial tasks that actually don't have a really positive impact on sales generation or income generation activities. So there's a really great exercise that I share in my book, Healthy You, Wealthy Business, called time task analysis. Now, if you haven't come across this yet, so you can find this on page 135 in my book. And if you haven't got a copy of my book, head across to sarahcookcoaching.com/book or head across to Amazon. Now, in there, I talk about this time task analysis, which essentially is where you look at all the tasks that you're currently working on within your business, and you identify the ones that you enjoy, the ones that are actually having an impact on your business and your goals. And you get to decide whether you stop or start, maybe outsource them, and really get intentional with what you're spending your time on. Because if you're busy being busy on the wrong things, you're never going to hit that next level of income. You're never going to break through that income plateau. So being busy in your business all the time isn't always a good thing, because we actually want to be intentional with that time, your energy, your focus. So making sure that you're actually spending time in your zone of genius. So if you find that you are doing everything, you're probably not spending enough of your time in your zone of genius, which means you're spending time on low value or low important activities that you might not even enjoy. So you can identify some areas that you might want to outsource from there. And it's kind of being linked to that. We want to be laser focused on one thing at a time. If you've got 100 different tabs open, which is really easy to do, especially if you're juggling things outside of your business, you've got family, you're caring for people, you've got other stuff going on, it's really easy to have all of these tabs open, which means we get distracted. Now, if you're working on lots of things at the same time, that can feel really hard and it creates the overwhelm. It actually takes 23 minutes for our brains to refocus on something if we've had a distraction. So if you're working on lots of different things at the same time, you've got notifications coming through, you are going to feel less focused, you're going to create overwhelm. It's going to take you a lot longer to get through that to-do list. And if you're spending time doing that, that's going to have a direct impact on the income that you can generate. So being laser focused on the things that are actually going to make a difference, being laser focused with the time that you do have, but also making sure that you're reverse engineering that from your goals so that you can get intentional. So if your goal by the end of this year is to hit a certain sales target, or to start working with a certain number of new people, or to, have another X number of people on your email list, or to sell an X number of products, you need to make sure that the time is spent focused on activities that are going to have a huge impact on that. So getting intentional, getting super laser focused on the things that are going to make a difference, reverse engineering that from your goals is what's going to make a difference. Okay. The other thing that's really important to think about when you are wanting to create a next level of income is actually to look at your current business model. Do you rely on unpredictable launches? Do you have an uncertain amount where you don't actually know what's coming in each month? Or do you have that predictable monthly recurring revenue? Because for you to have that predictability, that creates that level of certainty. It creates that level of safety, which creates that internal safety for you, knowing that anything you do or you test out, you've already got a base level of income that's coming in that feels good for you, that covers your outgoings, that allows you to then look at opportunities to create that next level of income. Because if you're always focusing on where you're going to get that next sale, you stay in hustle, you stay in scarcity, you stay in unpredictability, and that prevents our mind leaning into growth mindset, leaning into growth seeking opportunities, which keeps your income level at that plateau that you're currently sitting at. So looking at opportunities is something that we want to do, but if we're staying in that space where opportunities, you don't even have the time to think about opportunities, let alone actually explore what those opportunities might be, you're going to stay at that level of income that you're currently sitting at. Now, there are different ways that you can kind of explore this, because there's so many people focus on, if they want more income, that they need to launch something else. They need to bring out a new product. They need to bring something else out from a service perspective, or they're focusing on bringing new clients into their business all the time. Now, there are 3 brilliant ways of growing your income. And I share this within a free guide called Double Your Income in 30 Days. So if you haven't got a copy of that, head across to my website, sarahcookcoaching.com/double your income. You can download this guide for free, but it has proven simple strategies that you can utilize, you can put into practice to really bring in more income, more revenue, more sales, and some really simple ones that you already have within your business right now without even needing new clients. So it's such an important thing to think about, that actually when we're looking to grow your business, this isn't always about bringing in new clients all the time, making new sales. This is about looking at, what you're currently charging, looking at the profit margins that you already have within your business, looking at ways that you can extend your existing client relationship. So looking at retention, or, ways that they will spend more value with you. So really delving into and being, again, proactive about your business, not doing the things that you've always been doing because you've always been doing them, but actually getting intentional. So if you recognize that you're hitting an income plateau, I really want you to think about the mindset that you're currently sitting in, whether you think it is possible for you to hit more, but also if you do hit more, what are the beliefs that are coming up for you right now? Last week, I did a really amazing session with the ladies in my mastermind around cognitive distortions and the things that we tell ourselves, the stories that we tell ourselves, the assumptions that we make. And a lot of this comes into money mindset, that, when I, or for me, in order to me to earn more money, it means that I need to work harder. If I start earning more, what does that make people think about me? What are the judgments that people are going to have about me? So all of these things, some of those might have resonated with you as well. There are so many different things that our brain likes to tell us that they feel, or that our brain makes us feel like is true, that holds us back, that stops us from pushing through those edges, that just keeps us at that edge, which keeps us at that income plateau. That means that we're safe, that means that we're earning just enough, or we're meeting certain levels of targets without being able to catapult through to that next level and really increase that income that you rightly deserve and you absolutely have the potential to achieve as well. So mindset work is a really, really positive action that you can take. But having that awareness as to what are the thoughts coming up for you, what are the beliefs that you're telling yourself, that if you did hit that next level of income, that would have an impact on you, your business, your family, your friends, all of those kind of things that might come up for you. The other thing I want you to do is to get intentional with the opportunities that you have. So looking at what you could do with your existing client base, your existing mailing list. Maybe there are people that have been on your mailing list forever that have never bought from you before. Thinking also about your current product suite. That could be products, that could be services. Does that suit new clients? Could that be repackaged in a slightly different way? Maybe they're suitable for a new audience. There are so many different ways that you can bring income in, but actually there are only 3 ways that you can grow your business. Now, one of those is about having new clients and new audience. Another of those is about getting more value from your existing client base. And another one, and the third one, is about extending that relationship with people. So really delving into what is possible. All of the other things that you might have heard around, growing a business, they're all marketing tactics. They're all sales tactics. They're all quick wins, long-term wins, whatever. Of course, those are going to help with a cash injection or even increase your monthly revenue. But essentially where I want to help you get to is to have a sustainable income, but keep growing that month on month. This isn't about having cash injections to get over that income plateau. That's great because you break through it. But then what happens? Do you dip back away past that income plateau that you were even at? I would much rather that you continue that growth. You could create that sustainable growth. So yes, I'm all about having a cash injection, but let's sustain that cash injection. I don't want you to have this unpredictable high and low kind of months where you don't actually know what's coming in. So for you to create that income plateau, or to create that breakthrough from that income plateau, you need to get proactive on what is going to work for you. So being really honest with what your money blocks might be. What are your thoughts and feelings around money? What are you telling yourself about money, or even that next level of money level that you want to hit? Okay, so that's the biggest thing that you can do to unlock your next level of income, to break through those things. And then set yourself a new goal, and then reverse engineer that goal backwards to think about the actions that you need to take to get intentional with your time, your energy, and all the things that you feel like you need to be doing within your business. I think the other thing to think about is also to give yourself that opportunity to get creative, to seek out those opportunities. There is no single way to run a successful business. You can do it in a way that feels good for you, that feels aligned to you. So give yourself permission to have time, to have space, those creativity breaks. What is going to help you get to that next level? What fresh ideas are out there? What are the trends that are going on with your current clients or wider audience base? What new products, services, offerings could you create? How could you repackage, repurpose things that you already have? Creativity and opportunity seeking comes from you getting out of your existing environment. So if you're so busy being in it, you're not going to have the space to create that. So think about where you feel most at flow. A lot of people kind of have these ideas when they're, outside, when they're going for a run, maybe even if they're on holiday. You might have thought about all of these things. Sometimes it's in, when you're in the shower or in the bathroom, because you're not thinking about the everyday stuff. It's those couple of minutes where you are exploring different things. Give yourself permission to earn more and to seek out support to help you do that. It is safe for you to earn more money. It's safe for you to get to that next level. That's a really exciting thing. You don't have to stay stuck. So giving yourself permission, not just to get to that next level, but actually to seek out what those opportunities are, to have those conversations. You need to have the time for it. You need to have the energy for it. You need to create that space for yourself within the business. And if you are feeling stuck, maybe you've got 100 different ideas and you don't know where to start with them, then drop me a message. I love working with this stuff. I love throwing open that Pandora's box of ideas and then helping people get clarity on what their next step strategy could be to take them to that next level of income. These were the key things that took me from being stuck at 2K months to moving up to 10K months and beyond. You get to choose. So I hope today has just given you a little bit of a food for thought around what's possible, that it is absolutely possible, but also maybe having a little bit of awareness around what is stopping you to unlock that next level of potential. Do some reflective work, do some expansive work, explore what's possible both within yourself, your mindset, and the opportunities within your business, and then go create that intentional action. Make sure you go download my freebie, which is all around how you can double your income and do it within 30 days. Like, it is that possible for you to create more money within your business in a really, really simple and easy ways that feel good for you without the kind of bro marketing tactics. I hate all of that stuff. This isn't about, pushing massive sales techniques into people. This is about actually getting really creative, looking at what feels good for you within your business. Now, it will take a little bit of time to maybe think about those strategies and get to that next level. But consistency is what we're aiming for here. I want you to break through that next level and create that consistency. Okay, so hopefully that's helped with you. I would love your feedback on this. Drop me a message on Instagram at Sarah Cook Coaching, or feel free to leave a review about this specific episode. I know that you can make this year the most amazing year to end really, really strongly and take that momentum through into next year by breaking through that next income level. Let me know how you get on. I will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to download that freebie, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for listening to the Healthy Business Podcast. You can get a copy of my best-selling book, Healthy You, Wealthy Business, over on my website, sarahcookcoaching.com/book. In there, you'll find practical advice, useful tools, and real actionable steps to help you be your best self and build a wildly successful business with ease so that you can create a limitless life in the way that you choose.